Hello everybody, my name is Lindsey and you probably seen my other channels with my daughter, the dynamic duo, mother and daughter team, talking about Shopkins and what we like to do together. This is my own channel. It's Cooking and Crafts with Lindsey. I do different odds and end projects. I make hair bows, diaper cakes. I cook. I love baking, especially. But I would show you my my diaper cake book that I make different diaper cakes. But since my husband's asleep and he has to work in the morning and it's nighttime here, I'm gonna show you. You might not be able to see, but I'll show you a quick glimpse of outside. I'm sitting down on the floor, so I don't have to be so loud, and I can just sit and hold my phone. But here is a glimpse. You might not be able to see it very well, but it's just, short and sweet. See, you can tell it's kind of dark outside, but you might not be able to. But anyway, you see? Anyway, that was short, my front window. But yeah, I do little odds and end things. I also do, I make things for Destiny's teachers. Last year I made a candy ball, which I took a styrofoam ball and put suckers all around it. It looked like a flower pot. You can use a flower pot. But tonight, at you can't see it, but hold on. At 10:17 p.m. tonight, you can see I got Jamie Durnan on my cell phone. Cute. I'm a big fan of Jamie Durnan. He's a great person. I don't like him because I like him because of the person he is, not because he's an actor, but because him and his wife are very humble people. They're very good to their fans and friends and family. But anyway, enough about that. I'll show you my hair bows, and then I'll show you like a little project I'm working on. Here is a hair bow. It's a bunny rabbit. Yep. I don't have the clips on them yet, because I just didn't have time. I'm only going to show you so many. I'll show you the one I finished here in a second. Here's a penguin. Here is a pumpkin. Here is a flower. These are very, very time consuming. You have to cut 24 exactly the same, 24 of them, and then, or how many of you want, but this is a flower, or you could do a rose. Oh, I'm just getting tired of sitting on the table. Excuse my closeness. Here is your froggy. Here is a Easter basket. I'll show you how I made those. Then flip-flops. And I'll show you how to decorate the clips. Sorry, they're called alligator clips because they look like an alligator. There's your American flag. And I'm work in progress on my owls. Got a little whatever going on there. Work in progress on my owls. Very time consuming with those as well. I mean, if you've been doing hair bows for a while, then they're not, but some of them can be time consuming. There is my Easter egg. bumblebee. You can turn this around so it looks different. And if you turn it around, it'll look like this. Not like this. It'll look like this on the bumblebee. Like that. My tulip. Closer for you. Tulip. I'll show you that in a second. I already showed you that one. I'm going to show you my little frog, my little turtle. My turtle. He's not on a hair clip yet, but he will be. It's a fireplace. Alright. Excuse my craziness in here. First video on my own. And I'm holding it instead of sitting the camera down. There is my ladybug. This one's on a clip, ready to be put in the hair. Valentine's Day love bug. And if you are a dancer or a ballerina, dancers, here are your ballet shoes. I'll show you the one that I've got done for a friend of mine. Her little girl is like a couple months old, and that will go on a clip. And you know, the little bands that go around their heads, they could either stick that in there, or they could wear it without the band. And I showed you my little frog. So there's a little girl frog. But it has tulle, and the white one will have pink instead of white. But I'll layer it with white and pink. These are the certain things that I really like to do. Do like my own little band, and then I have it in its own little box. Put its stuff in. Lay the stuff in there. But that's what I like to do. I like to do arts and crafts. I like to do come up with different ideas that I would like, or that I know other people would like to do or like to accomplish. I'm also making my own comic book from a book I'm reading, but I'm not going to tell you the book because I don't want somebody else taking my idea. So until the person that I'm making the comic book likes the comic book, then I will post a video of it online. But this is I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what it looks like. If you can see it, this is like a little sample of what my comic book might look like. Like this. It's like they're telling a story of the book I'm reading. It's just little details of what I'm doing, but that what came up with my idea, the idea that I came up with from the book. With the lady who wrote the book, I'm gonna make copies after I'm finished with the first book. I'm gonna make copies of it and send it to her to see. But I have somebody who's gonna make the artwork better than what my little stick figures are, and then I'm gonna make copies and send it. But I have a children's book that I wrote on my I have a children's book that I wrote all on my own that I want to get published. It's really neat, and as soon as it gets published and as soon as I get the copy, get it published, then I don't know if it's gonna be a book or a little comic book. It's for children, and it's about it's gonna be this child looking for Jesus. She searches far and wide, and he or she can't see. I don't know if I want to be a male or female. He or she tries to go and search for Jesus, but they don't realize that Jesus isn't a person like me or you. They want to find him, but they don't know. They come to realize, hey, Jesus is everywhere. But yeah, that's my idea so far. But I got it all down. I'm just gotta create it and get it out there. But that's my Cooking and Crafts with Lindsey channel. Before each and every time I get done with something I've created, I'll either say something inspirational or I'll leave you with a little Bible verse. Tonight's Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 7. If I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy, but don't love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. If I speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries, and make everything plain as day, and if I have faith to say to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. If I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stakes to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gone nowhere. So no matter what I say, no matter what I believe, no matter what I do, I'm bankrupt without love. So that is my Bible verse for you guys tonight. Love one another, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you will never be able to love somebody. If you're married or you have children, if you don't love yourself, you're never going to be able to love them fully. You might say, well, I do love my children, I do love my family, I do love my husband, I do love my wife, I do love myself. And then you're like, oh, I kind of like myself. If you don't truly love yourself, you will never be able to love your spouse, your significant other, or your children. And that's one thing we all need in life is love. Love as a friend, love as a neighbor, love as a husband, love as a wife. If we don't love ourselves, we'll never be fully capable of loving somebody else fully. And it's hard to understand, but I know y'all can do it. I know y'all can love one another. Be kind, be sweet, and leave your comments below, or up above, whatever, below. Below. Leave your comments below. All good comments. Positivity, not negativity. If it's negativity, it won't be accepted. If it's bashing my video or bashing anything that me and my daughter put up on YouTube on our channel, then it'll be deleted, and you will not be able to put anything up on our blog. This is my blog, my personal channel, and then I have one with my daughter. We call ourselves the Dynamic Duo, Mom and Daughter Team. And this is my channel, Cooking and Crafts with Lindsey. If you have ideas, or if you have something that you want to see me make, just leave your comment below, and I will figure out how to do it, or how to get it out, create it, or we'll work on it together. All good vibes for me. You'll never get any negativity, because I don't like negativity. It just brings stress, and stress brings high blood pressure, and high blood pressure brings strokes and heart attacks, and I don't want that in here. So until then, peace, love, God bless, and everybody everybody.